Welcome back. It's week 28 of the series Deck Trains, and we're coming to the end of the harvest season for hops, and we're going to view the third and final set of beer trains. So how about a string of assorted Bauer refrigerated beer wagons? My ex-boss and his wife Christmas gifted me a few of these wagons before I retired, and as I've come across others, they've been added to the collection. This train reflects a small variety of the many breweries in Germany, many of which date back before the 14th century. Can you imagine? The same company has been crafting beer for over 10 centuries, and there's several of them. 1,000 years! We thought Yuengling Beer in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, the oldest one in America, started in 1829, was a long-term business. But 1,000 years crafting beer. I wonder what a 1,000-year-old beer tastes like. We have a number of cars here, and I'm not going to go through the names of them simply because by the time I get halfway through, I'm going to start to murder the German. Even though my family is from Germany, I know I'm not doing justice to the pronunciation of these names. They're all pulled by a 1992 Rocco Museums edition Deutsche Reichsbahn E1808 in the photo gray livery. This is only the second time it's come out of its box, and its box is a beautiful wooden presentation case including a lot of small detailed parts and a German language hardback booklet explaining the history of this unit. With the lack of runtime, there was a little fiddling here going on, a lot of cleaning and lubricating before it finally went back on the tracks. This is part 1. I'll talk to you in a moment about part 2. Part 2 of this video sees an accumulation of everything that's left over in the collection that didn't quite fit in with what we showed before. So we've got some Rocco, some Lima, some Märklin, some Lilliput refrigerated beer cars, and they're all going to be pulled by the same Rocco locomotive as featured in part 1. And just as a reminder, I did accelerate the filming of these 3 weeks of beer trains to within a couple days actually, to take advantage of the crop of hop cones drying on the back table. So depending on the video, some of the cones are a nice bright green, having just been picked, and some of them are beginning to turn brown because they've been there for a day or two. After several days of filming, the aroma of the hops was not only filling the sunroom, but transferring into the house. And the closest aroma and taste I have found so far to the beer that I brew from my growth is a commercial craft beer called Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Perhaps this is due to their dominant use of Cascade hops, which also makes up half of my crop. Well folks, enjoy the second part. I look forward to seeing you next week when we journey to Switzerland for a crocodile. Have fun, y'all. As a little bit of a postscript, not only do the hops feature in my backyard, in full scale, but I also have a small diorama set up on the layout in 187 or HO scale, and this is a couple of buildings pulled from that diorama. Enjoy!